Um, Life is weird, and life is always preparing you and moving you, and it's annoying, honestly, and I'm kind of already fed up with it now that I'm starting to realize that I'm just a piece of sand, and sometimes the wind picks me up and says, time to move on, and it throws me somewhere else, and that's kind of how it feels like. Um, I'm not gonna be homeless. I'm gonna have to get a job and shit, but give me like a week or 6 months. No, already it's a very different environment in this place, and it's nice. Um, it's very different. I already feel so. I don't know what the fuck to do, and I'm gonna have to lock in regardless. Like I was talking with my dad, like, cause I've been on my, just bullshitting, and then I was just like, yeah, I'm starting to get at that dovetail end of it. And he was like, yeah, you are, motherfucker. You better get a job or something. And I was like, yeah. And of course, um, always put yourself first. A lot of this, like, life just prepares you for everything, for every big transition. You'll go back and be like, this moment helped build me up, this moment helped build me up, this moment. And then you start to see that there is a staircase for this moment, that you have those moments of your inner peace, and without those inner peace moments, you wouldn't be able to see those moments of just clarity of it's okay, or it's okay, it's just pain, or whatever bullshit you want to call it. You get through it regardless. My point is, life is scary because I still don't know how to predict it, or I don't have control of it yet. Completely. I don't I don't have no control. Once I think you're financially stable and you have your own place to stay, I think that's when you're like, you can breathe a little bit. Maybe not. I'm still trying to figure this shit out too. But yeah, I think life in general is scary. I was gonna make a video about how just women are scary, but women are scary. Don't get me wrong. But life is the scariest thing, and you know, it's alright though, because you kind of just gotta realize what game you're playing, and once you realize what game you're playing, okay, you gotta understand you're in a game, and then you gotta understand what game you're playing, and then you figure out how to play the game, and then you learn how to master it. Fallout New Vegas Caravan. Think about Caravan. How many people actually play Caravan? No one. You know who does? This guy. I can swipe no bark of millions of caps if I wanted to, because I know the game that well. I know how to play the system. I know how to get skilled the trees. You know the same thing. We build on those informations just the same way. So how do we break out of it though? Like, how can I reach out of this screen? Like, when can I, like, there's got to be a moment when reality breaks, because what else is there? I think other than like death, that would be when your mind literally like an egg cracking, and it would, transform into something new. But could we do that shit in like this time? I don't know. I don't think, I want to believe, but what? You don't want to be bamboozled? Have the wool pulled over your eyes? Hoodwink? I don't know. Can you hear the bells ringing? Sometimes I don't think so. Sometimes I feel like I have the bell and I ring it and there is nothing there to ring. That's life. Sometimes it rings. It's cool. But yeah, it's gonna be really weird. It's gonna, every time I've moved or have, I'm very slow to change, and that might be why life has been okay. Like now it's hitting me because like now it's like, all right, go. You gotta start figuring shit out, man. But it's not that bad, honestly. Like I still have family and people who care enough to give me a place to stay, even though I don't even have a job at the moment or really contribute. I'm hanging out with the dog here. The dog here, Chester, is pretty cool. I would have him in here, but I have an air mattress at the moment, so I don't want him to jump up here. But we've been chilling so far. I want to take him on some walks. It's still a little hot. I'm gonna have to wake up early. And so yeah, it's about letting go. When I was leaving, I was just looking at my dogs, and I'm just like, fuck, man, I don't know. What the fuck is my, like, I'm assuming my mom's gonna have it all figured out, but there's always that thought in your head, what if they don't figure it out? It's like, I know I can figure my shit out, because even if I'm on the door of eviction, I'll still find a way to play my cards straight enough. But it's weird. I feel alone now, but in a good way as well, because now I really I really don't have any excuse to just make videos now, because in the other house I was just like, okay, I can't do it because there's people in the living room or whatever. So leave comments. If I see comments, it doesn't even have to be like, yo, remember to upload it. It just has to be like, yo, this video is shit. I'll remember to make videos, because that's kind of the main thing I kind of forget, or I don't really have an interesting enough topic. And even though I don't really talk about anything really interesting yet, in my own eyes, like I still feel like I can make way better content. Like I want to make like actual like, we'll get there. But in the meantime, you get the raw, genuine feelings and raw fear, because it's fear. It's just a lot of fear. I've had to stand up to a lot of men recently as well, a lot of women recently, and just put my foot down and say, this is how I will be treated, because this is how I feel like I need to be treated or respected. I need that. And if you can't understand that, well, I'm getting the fuck out your face, and I'm gonna go do my own shit. And that's what it is. Go do your own shit. But don't push people out too much. It's easy to push people out, but it's hard to bring them back in. So far, I don't know. I haven't tried the slide back in random people's DMs, but I like being antisocial at the moment, because then I just get to do nothing by myself and contemplate what the fuck I'm doing with my life and what I want out of it. And I think that's the main point. What do you want out of life? Because that's a question I still can't really answer. I'm 21 and I can't answer the question, what do I want out of my life? I don't even know what the fuck school was for. Like, I love the experiences, but I'm so burnt out on it. What was the point? And I mean, I want to go back, but like when you're $6,000 in debt, and it's like, and I don't have a job, and motherfuckers will be like, well, motherfucker, put on your bootstraps and go work 3 jobs and figure it out. And I get that. Motherfuckers really do that. I have my friends who are doing school work and having a girlfriend, and I just look at them, and all I can do is applaud, because I can't. I can't do that. And I think that's a great way to start. I feel like I flew too close to the sun. I felt like I just lost myself. It just feels like I lost myself for a while. And so now it's more of just trying to build yourself up again. And it's always like that. I like religious, but this is kind of, I have tarot cards. I was reading last night. Let's see. that was fucked up. I forgot about that. Sorry, don't trip. I can always cut it out. Alright. Okay, I found it. I like this card a lot. It's the Tower. And okay, another thing too is, remember when I said things build up on itself? I've been playing Binding of Isaac since 2016, I think. And even then, I was playing it sooner because I was playing it on the school computer, where it was the old version of it before Wrath of Lamb or whatever. So I've been playing it since like maybe 2014, 15, 16-ish. So I was around like 9 to 11-ish. And I always loved the cards in the game. And those things, without those things in like the Binding of Isaac, all those religious symbols and all these things, now when I see them in real life, I'm like, oh, I know that. And now I know them a little more. And I really like the Tower because to me I connect it with the Tower of Babel and how it's like people just trying to build all the way to the top. But then they get struck down and then they jump out. And this card connects with the Fool. I don't have it on standby. I don't know. Okay, it doesn't matter. If you guys would like some tarot shit, I like the cards. I don't really have any I kind of just like asked a bunch of questions one day and I was like, yo, they kind of lined up and that makes sense. I fuck with this shit. But other than that, it's like, you know, I want to be like a gypsy magician motherfucker. I'll be like, yo, give me $20 and I'll be your genie and I'll grant you 3 wishes. So hit me up if you down for the genie hotline. Mage Marco the Magician, Mad Mania Marco Mage, I don't know, whatever. They're really cool, and what I really like is connecting all the symbolism you see in your life. So start looking for symbols and see what they can do for you. I really lost track of this video, but something about life. That's why I really like these two, because I read The Alchemist, and it's about like learning to turn gold to lead, but it's through the process, and the process realizes that, well, whatever, you got to talk to things and understand the spirit of the world, the spirit of culture, the spirit of man, the spirit of the wind, the spirit of the sun, or like, and just really resonate with them. And once you understand that they're all connected and they're all resonating to your frequency and listening to you for one reason, the world can go quiet for you. And that's powerful. Remember what you are. You are a creator. You are a creator. And it's scary to think like that. It's like, ooh, how much do you want to do? Do you want to strike what you built down? Are you the... I got that card when I asked, what am I? And that shit was like, man, fuck you. But, you know, I pulled 3 cards, and it tells a story. And it's up to you to interpret the story, and if you understand the symbols and what they all mean, you can get a better visualization of it. Like even right now, I would even say that these are like phoenixes burning or something. And when I think of phoenixes, I think of rebirth. Just as death, the card death doesn't necessarily mean death, it just means change. I remember I was playing with these cards the day I was gonna get evicted. I didn't realize I would, but I got some like stupid cards like saying, like, I didn't understand them yet because I just like got them in, and like it was just like foresight of like, yo, you better, like, danger's coming, And then like 2 hours later, they're like, yo, what are you guys still doing here? And I still got more stuff over there, so shit, I need to go pick shit up maybe today. But enough ranting. This was a good video to just get off my chest. It's weird now. It's like, oh no. I'm in a new bubble. And so, I'm gonna try to stay up with making videos. I want to make music. I really want to make music because it's so hard to make a beat, but I think it would be very easy to transition like spirit into it because I love talking and I love understanding and making people feel heard. And once I find my way to express that on like a beautiful beat, when I learned how to make my own beats, it took 3 summers. I deserve these numbers. So we'll get there one day, but remember, you deserve these numbers. And I don't know, man, I really lost the plot. I really thought it was gonna be, you know, engineering, and now I'm just like, I'm really kind of betting on the lottery right now. Like, I hope YouTube works. I really hope I can make some cash off this. And of course I'm gonna look for a job, but like, long term, I'd rather have my successful YouTube video. You know, I rather build and maintain and create my own projects than work for someone else. Even if it means I'm gonna suck ass and not make any money. The scary part to me is, when is this gonna be outdated? Will it be outdated? Am I already replaced? No one has attention spans. I'm gonna upload this just like this to really get my point across of, yeah, whatever. It's interesting. Life. What are you gonna do? Play video games all day? I don't like. It's fun for times. It's fun when I smoke. And smoking is another thing too, where it's like, I can smoke and then I'm chilling. But when I'm chilling, it's like, I'm not doing anything. And when I'm not done smoking, it's like, what have I done? Well, I got a few more achievements in a video game, I guess. And that's why I think I like creating content too, because I really feel worthless to the point that I need to express that I have worth. Like, life has made me feel so. This is a breakthrough, right? All right, you might feel this too. This is for the ones who stay to the end. This is our therapy. I low-key forgot what I was talking about. I feel worthless to the point where I feel like I need to sell my body in the form of video for your entertainment. I feel like I need to sell my voice, my soul, put it on a disc track. But in the same time, it's necessary because I can't exist, I can't eat. In the same time, it's like, if I get a job, you can really separate those more, but they're still gonna be intertwined regardless. So when I go into the fucking, you know, I go in all in on myself. Go in all in on yourself. I'd rather pray for my success than my downfall, or that someone else is gonna win. I rather think that I'm gonna win. And of course, friendly competition or whatever bullshit. Have friends. When I have my friends, it's like, wow, if we weren't just bullshitting all the time, I feel like we could do something bigger. And it doesn't have to be, you know, mind-blowing, but like music. I like music. It's a teen dream. Why the fuck not? I like music. I'm gonna make music. And I think it's fine. I've already been fulfilling those childhood dreams, and I feel like that's what makes me different from a lot of people. Is I'm already going on that shit. I've already looked at my past, and I'm like, holy fuck, look at how this trauma already fucked up everyone's life because they never let go of it. It's about letting go. I let go of the guy who broke my arm. I let go of the girl who broke my heart. So many girls, but it don't matter. It don't matter. You move on. And what the fuck? Like, when do I stop being me? Am I ever gonna be the same me? Am I timeless? Yes, I am. I think I'm timeless. There's gonna be this moment in history where people get to truly exist and live with me in my time. Because I know in the future, whatever the future is, I'm gonna be remembered. That's scary. Because it's like, what do I say to the people who are listening out there? Because as much as I really don't, and it's not like that because I'm talking to myself, which is the point. Whoever's watching this feels me. They feel the pain, they just want to cry. And you hold in the tears because your mind already found a way to silence it when it's tired and scared. So then you don't even have to cry. But remember, tears are good. When you're crying those tears, you're letting a lot of stress out. And when you let those stress tears out, guess what? You feel better. I felt this many times too, where you just get a good cry out and you feel good. Why? It's because you're crying the stress. It's your body getting it out. It sucks because you don't feel hurt, and so it comes out in a way on your face, and it's just, please, someone tend to me. No one's gonna tend to you because you're not a baby. You're a fucking grown-ass man. But that's what it is. And one day when you see those signs on someone else, you'll be able to recognize it and help that person. And in doing so, maybe one day they'll help someone else, and maybe that someone else will help you. So keep giving, even when you don't want to give, because your love is endless. It's just me in this room. Where are you? Alright.